For your entire life, you have spent nearly one-third of it unconscious. Not dead, not awake, not doing anything at all. Tonight, just like every night before it, you will lie down, close your eyes, and disappear for hours. Your body will remain. Your heart will continue beating. Your lungs will keep pulling air into your chest. But you, the thinking, planning, worrying version of you, will vanish into darkness. And the strange thing is that nobody really questions it. Sleep feels normal because everyone does it. Every human, every family, every civilization, every king, soldier, scientist, and billionaire who ever lived. No matter how powerful you become, every single day ends the same way. You surrender. But imagine a different world. A world where humans never needed sleep. Not less sleep, not better sleep. No sleep at all. No beds, no pillows, no alarm clocks, no tired mornings, no lying awake at 3 a.m., no wasting 8 hours every night unconscious. At first, it sounds incredible. Most people would gladly accept that trade. Think about it. If you live 75 years and sleep 8 hours a day, you spend almost 25 years asleep. 25 entire years. Gone. What could you accomplish if you got them back? How many books could you read? How many skills could you learn? How much money could you earn? How many places could you see? The idea sounds like a superpower, but human history suggests something stranger. Because sleep isn't a mistake. It isn't a flaw. It isn't wasted time. Sleep may be one of the most important things that ever happened to our species. And if humans had evolved without it, the world you know might never have existed. To understand why, imagine yourself 200,000 years ago. The sun is setting. The sky is turning orange. You belong to a small group of hunter-gatherers. There are no houses, no electricity, no locks, no police, only a few dozen people surrounded by wilderness. As darkness spreads across the land, danger awakens. Predators begin to move. Hyenas, leopards, lions, creatures that can see far better than you can. Creatures that would happily make a meal out of a lone human. Night is not a peaceful time. Night is survival. The fire crackles in the center of camp. Children curl up beside their mothers. Hunters place extra wood onto the flames. One by one, people begin to sleep. But here's something fascinating. Not everyone sleeps at the same time. Researchers studying traditional hunter-gatherer groups discovered that during the night, someone is almost always awake. An elderly woman shifts beside the fire. A young hunter wakes briefly and checks the darkness. Someone hears movement and adds another branch to the flames. Without planning it, the group creates a natural security system. While some sleep, others watch. If humans never needed sleep, that system would disappear. At first glance, that sounds better. Everyone could stay alert all night. Everyone could guard the camp. But evolution rarely gives something for free. Because sleep isn't just rest. While you sleep, your brain performs tasks so important that without them, you begin to fall apart. Scientists have discovered that during sleep, memories are organized and stored. The experiences of your day are sorted. Important information is strengthened. Useless information is discarded. Your brain literally cleans itself. Waste products are flushed away. Connections are repaired. Damage is reduced. It is less like shutting down a computer and more like running maintenance on a city. Now imagine a human brain that never gets that opportunity. A brain that remains active every second of every day. Every week. Every month. Every year. The result would not be a smarter human. It might be a much worse one. Because after just one night without sleep, people become slower, more emotional, more forgetful, more impulsive. After several days, reality itself begins to crack. People see things that aren't there. Voices emerge from silence. Shadows move. The mind begins creating its own nightmares while awake. The longest scientifically documented period without sleep lasted just over 11 days. By the end, the subject struggled to think clearly and suffered severe cognitive problems, and that's after less than 2 weeks. Now imagine an entire species trying to survive for thousands of generations without any form of sleep at all. Perhaps such humans would need completely different brains, different biology, different emotions, different minds. In a very real sense, they might not even be human anymore. But let's assume evolution somehow solved all of that. Let's imagine a world where humans remain perfectly healthy without ever sleeping. What would happen then? The first thing to disappear would be night itself. For most of human history, darkness placed limits on activity. When the sun vanished, life slowed down. People gathered around fires, they told stories, they rested, they slept. The next day began when sunlight returned. Without sleep, those limits vanish. Cities never stop moving. Factories operate continuously. Businesses stay open forever. Schools run around the clock. Traffic never disappears. The world becomes a machine that never powers down. Every hour becomes useful. Every minute becomes valuable. At first, productivity explodes. Human civilization advances faster than ever before. But then a new problem appears. Because if nobody needs sleep, what happens to free time? Today, sleep creates a natural boundary. Work eventually ends because people become tired. Employers cannot demand infinite labor. The human body simply refuses. But remove sleep, and that protection disappears.